Welcome back. This is Older and Wiser with Nikki
and Binji. We're excited to be here again today. So, Nikki, are you ready to break down those symptoms of perimenopause?
Break it on. Let's
okay.
Go.
Remember, we said that perimenopause actually affects, the entire body from head to toe. So we're going to start with the upper body now. So let's start with the head, Nikki.
Oh, yeah.
What's the first thing?
Hair loss.
Hair loss. Thank God for wigs.
A protective hairstyles.
Remember that when we were younger, our mommies used to have, receding hair.
Yes.
Then we used to call it Rieko. Now we know what that name is actually perimenopause affecting their hair.
Yeah.
And some of them even have,
hair loss
at the middle of the hair. Did you notice that in your hair?
Yes, I do. I just noticed that my hair was thinning up to my lips. So I think not much though.
Okay. I think it was my hairdresser that noticed it. That auntie, how come your hair is lower at the middle and longer, at the sides? But we thank God. But now we know what it is. I think the advice is that we shouldn't do too much of those tight hair. We should let the hair and the scalp breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think things will get better. We can also use some remedies, those hair grow and all that. And
if you're interested in having the hair more, you can go for some.
And of course, when we need to go out and look pretty, we use our wig
or your turban.
Okay.
Yes, we go to the next one,
which is the ringing in the ears. You just have this, ringing tone in your ears, and you're wondering what this is all about.
No, let me crack a joke. You remember when we were young and someone hello me. I remember one of my big aunties. They were hello me.
And you're wondering that there is somebody calling you from the.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. But it's one of those things also. Also, brain fog. When your head is just full, you can't seem to remember anything.
You are blank.
And everything just goes blank. There's just something happening in your brain.
Yes.
You walk into a room and you're wondering why my hair. I thought or you call your kids and then they come and then you say, I can't remember why.
Why did I call you?
Or
you're making your cookie and you just stepped out of what you're doing and you keep on your chat.
Did I put salt?
Did I put,
Well, yeah, one of those things.
Oh, very, very, very funny when you're trying to hide money. And you've hidden it, but you can't remember where you kept it again.
And you're accusing everybody in the house that, did you see my money?
That
it's interesting. Actually, it's interesting. Just that we need our family to also understand what is going on with us.
Our spouse and our children.
How about dry eyes and blurry vision? I started using glasses during perimenopause in my early 40s. I had very perfect eyes, so I thought. 2020, until decided.
But I think that affects everybody. Both men and women at mid 40 or mid 40 start having blurry vision.
And these our phones, they're not helping matters. So we just need to give our eyes that rest, and we also need to stay hydrated because of the dry eyes. Right. What about hormonal acne? Nikki, you have a very smooth face, so I'm sure you didn't experience that. It's important to let you guys know that you are not going to experience every symptom at a go. Exactly. There are some you may not even experience at all. You understand now? So yeah. So it may be 70 plus symptoms, but that doesn't mean you will experience the whole 70. As for hormonal acne, I experienced that a lot, though it's getting better now because I had to seek the help of a dermatologist.
Well, for me, I never experienced it. Not that I don't have acne at all. I do, but I just have them once in a while, especially when I have too much sugar in my system.
I used to worry that I'm no longer a teenager. Why am I competing with teenagers with acne? But I thank God it's much better.
Yeah, it's really.
What about that metallic taste in your mouth?
For metallic taste, I can't relate too, because when I'm pregnant, I don't experience it.
Okay.
So, but during menopause, I noticed it. I have very strong metallic taste. Okay. But initially, I didn't even know it was part of menopause.
So you thought it was just one, or you were just wondering what this is? You know, for me, when I was in my reproductive years, when I was still having kids, I used to have that metallic taste. It's like one of the first symptoms of pregnancy for me. So surprisingly, when you start seeing it in perimenopause, you are wondering, I love her now. You're okay, you know, you know, those kind of things,
you know. So what else now? What should we talk about? What about the neck? And the neck, you know, I noticed too in menopause we have those a little tiny skin.
So the skin tag,
Yes,
which is could be as a result of insulin resistance.
you know, those are the 4 symptoms that you need to check this up for your insulin.
Yeah.
You know, and the insulin itself is the fat storing hormone because it's an hormone. Yeah.
So yes, you're right. You're right. So how do we work on our insulin resistance? You have to watch our diet. Our diet is very important when it comes to insulin resistance. We need to see how we can reduce our sugar drastically, you know, and even sugar, carbs in general, and eat more of protein, you know, fiber. Yes, it will help.
Fiber.
Yeah. So I think with regards to the talk, you know, I think then those are the major things we experience. Is there anything you have experienced, you know, in your journey too?
Yeah.
You can drop it in the comment section, or you can also ask us questions. I will be very happy to respond to them.
So family, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share. Thank you.
And see you in the next video. Bye bye.
All right.